If you're over 60 and wide awake at 3 a.m., heart racing, brain wired, and staring at the ceiling, you're not broken. It's often just your cortisol rhythm. These two supplements in combination help calm it, and I'll show you how they can support sleep. Many older adults aren't familiar with this two-supplement combination, even though some may have heard of it. It's been a game changer for sleep and metabolism. Pay attention to the entire lesson, because the exact dose and timing is what makes this truly effective. Between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., your body enters a natural fasting state. Your liver releases stored sugar to help keep blood sugar steady while you sleep. If your blood sugar dips too low, your brain signals your adrenal glands to release cortisol and adrenaline. That surge raises your blood sugar, but it can also jolt you awake. Heart racing, mind alert, completely awake. So waking up at this time isn't really a sleep problem. It's your body responding to stress and blood sugar changes. Cortisol itself is not the enemy. You need it to wake up and feel alert in the morning, but at night it should be low so your body can repair, burn fat, and produce melatonin, a hormone and antioxidant that naturally declines with age. When cortisol spikes at 3 a.m., it does three things that especially affect older adults. Number one, it can block melatonin production, making it hard to fall back asleep. Number two, it raises blood sugar and insulin, which affects metabolism and fat burning. Number three, it triggers inflammation, which can worsen aches, stiffness, and age-related wear and tear. Over time, this creates a vicious cycle: adrenal fatigue, belly fat gain, and poor sleep quality. You wake up tired, crave sugar the next day, and the cycle repeats itself. Now let's get started with the first supplement that helps break this cycle. Quick disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and isn't a substitute for medical advice. The first supplement is magnesium glycinate. Before you shrug and say, "I already take magnesium glycinate," hear me out. Most people don't realize that while they may be taking magnesium, very few actually feel its full effects, which is particularly common in older adults who absorb minerals less efficiently. It's not because magnesium doesn't work, it's because a few hidden mistakes quietly cancel out the benefits. Once you fix these issues and then combine magnesium glycinate with the second supplement, you'll finally understand why these two nutrients together are so powerful for stopping 3 a.m. wake-ups and helping you sleep through the night. Let's start with one of the biggest mistakes. A lot of people believe that as long as they take magnesium, they can eat whatever they want. So they load up on carbs, sugar, coffee, and alcohol, assuming magnesium will somehow fix everything. But that's not how it works. Carbohydrates require magnesium to be metabolized, and sugar, coffee, and alcohol not only use up magnesium, but literally flush it from your system while spiking cortisol at night. Exactly what you don't want if you're waking up at 3 a.m., something many seniors over 60 experience more frequently due to changes in blood sugar regulation. Another problem is poor quality supplements. Research from the United States National Institutes of Health shows that not all forms of magnesium are absorbed equally, and many commonly sold formulas, like magnesium oxide, provide very little usable magnesium. Even if the label says 400 milligrams, your body may only absorb a fraction, a major issue for seniors who are already at higher risk for magnesium deficiency. A third issue is missing vitamin B1. If your diet is high in carbs, B1 is crucial because it helps magnesium enter your cells and do its job, especially for energy metabolism and calming the nervous system. Without it, even if you're taking magnesium, you may have a functional magnesium deficiency, magnesium in your body, but not where it actually matters. Now let's talk about solutions, because this is the part that actually changes things. First, stick with magnesium glycinate from a reputable brand that clearly lists elemental magnesium and avoids oxide. Second, take it consistently in the evening, avoiding alcohol and large amounts of caffeine. Third, reduce late-night carbs and sugar to prevent magnesium depletion. Then ensure adequate vitamin B1 through diet or supplements. When done right, magnesium glycinate relaxes your muscles, calms your nervous system, and lowers nighttime cortisol, laying the foundation for deeper, uninterrupted sleep. Now let's talk about the second supplement, L-theanine. because this is another key way to stop 3 a.m. wake-ups and support deep restorative sleep, especially for older adults whose cortisol rhythm becomes more fragile with age. If you haven't really paid attention to L-theanine before, you might completely change your mind once you see how effectively it calms the nervous system. This naturally occurring amino acid, found in green tea, helps your brain stay relaxed when it's otherwise too alert. The main reason for 3 a.m. wake-ups, a pattern many seniors over 60 struggle with due to heightened nighttime cortisol and lighter sleep cycles. L-theanine boosts calming neurotransmitters like GABA and dopamine, while promoting alpha brain waves, the exact opposite of the stressed, wired state caused by cortisol surges. In one study published in Neurology and Therapy, participants were given a stressful task, like a mathematical test, and 200 milligrams of L-theanine. The results showed a significant reduction in salivary cortisol, demonstrating a rapid stress-calming effect. Another study in the same journal examined a high-quality form called alpha-wave theanine, giving participants 400 milligrams daily for 28 days. After the trial, there was an 18% reduction in perceived stress, along with improved sleep and better mood. Mechanistically, L-theanine crosses the blood-brain barrier and reduces the fight-or-flight response. It increases dopamine to help you feel good and accomplished, and boosts serotonin, which not only improves mood, but also acts as a precursor to melatonin, which is particularly important for seniors whose natural melatonin production declines over time. This explains why L-theanine lowers cortisol, calms the nervous system, and supports restorative sleep. Another reason it works so well is timing flexibility. Take it during the day to reduce accumulated stress, or 30 to 60 minutes before bed to calm your nervous system and prepare for a deep, uninterrupted night of sleep. And here's the crazy part. Getting your cortisol under control with this strategy is an incredible fat loss tip for you. When you sleep deeply and cortisol is low, your body releases growth hormone, testosterone, and melatonin. These are three powerful fat-burning and anti-aging hormones. Your liver also has time to flush out toxins and estrogen metabolites that can otherwise get stored as belly fat. The cool thing is, you wake up in the morning feeling well-rested, with stable energy levels and a metabolism that's burning fat all day long. So magnesium glycinate and L-theanine aren't just sleep supplements. They're a metabolic reset that helps restore your liver, adrenals, and hormones. Now, it's important to address the root cause of why you're waking up like this, especially for older adults. Magnesium and L-theanine will give you relief, and yes, they can help you sleep the first night you use them. But for long-term results, you need to listen to what your body's telling you. If you're waking up at 3 a.m., wired and tired, your body is sending a message. Your symptoms are a gift, a check engine light. Your body is screaming at you. It's time to pay attention. Next, we will go over 4 simple yet powerful tips for long-term sleep improvement strategies that help these supplements work even better and keep you rested night after night. Number 1, no food 3 to 4 hours before bed. Avoid eating at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, which is particularly important for seniors over 60. Late-night meals force your liver to keep working when it should be repairing and restoring. You don't want to give your body energy in the form of food and then immediately lie down without using that energy. Digestion requires significant resources, blood flow, energy, and metabolic effort. If you eat and go straight to bed, a large portion of your body's resources shifts toward digestion instead of fat burning, restorative sleep, liver repair, and lowering cortisol. Put a clear protocol in place. The kitchen is closed 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. If you go to bed at 11 p.m., your last bite should be no later than 8 p.m. That simple boundary allows your body to transition fully into recovery mode. Number 2, nasal breathing. How you breathe in the evening can make a real difference, especially for older adults who notice lighter, more restless sleep. Your paranasal sinuses produce nitric oxide, and breathing through your nose increases its release. Nitric oxide enhances vagal tone, signaling to your nervous system that you're calm and safe. Mouth breathing is often linked to stress or physical exertion. When that pattern dominates, your body interprets it as a demand signal. Heart rate rises, stress hormones increase, and cortisol can stay elevated. Nasal breathing shifts the balance, activating the parasympathetic system, lowering stress signaling, and helping bring cortisol down. When cortisol drops at night, sleep becomes deeper and more stable. Number 3, grounding. Grounding, or earthing, is surprisingly powerful. Direct skin contact with natural surfaces, grass, soil, sand, can help stabilize your body's electrical activity and reduce stress signals. Research suggests grounding may help normalize cortisol, especially at night, so you can stay asleep instead of waking up. Even 15 to 20 minutes barefoot outside can shift your nervous system into a calmer, parasympathetic state. It doesn't replace magnesium, L-theanine, sunlight, or nasal breathing, but it reinforces the same message to your body. You're safe, you can relax, it's time to recover. Number 4, get morning sunlight every day. Morning sun resets your circadian rhythm, so melatonin peaks at night. Here's how it works. Your body produces melatonin in almost every cell, mitochondria, brain, and other tissues, except red blood cells. When you expose your eyes to sunlight in the morning, it signals your body to build and store melatonin, which is then released at night, which becomes especially helpful as we get older. Now let's talk about optimizing your sleeping environment, because this part is often overlooked. Your bedroom should send a clear signal to your brain that it's time to shut down. Keep the room cool, dark, and quiet. Remove or dim artificial lights. Avoid screens before bed, or use proper blue light filters. Make sure your mattress and pillows support comfortable, relaxed sleep. Even small things matter here. Noise, heat, and light can all trigger subtle stress responses that push cortisol higher during the night. When you combine these adjustments with magnesium glycinate and L-theanine, you're not just masking the problem, you're addressing the root causes of 3 a.m. wake-ups, so your body can finally stay asleep and recover the way it's meant to. With the right supplements, the right habits, and a few smart adjustments, you can finally sleep through the night again, which is especially helpful for adults over 60 whose deep sleep naturally declines with age. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps this channel reach more people who are struggling with sleep and don't understand why. And as always, before adding any new supplement to your routine, make sure you consult your healthcare provider, especially older adults who may have medications or chronic conditions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.